Hello there students, I hope you are doing good. So I will welcome to this new video which is about a new online lesson. So let's start. Okay, then before I would like you to take your students book page 54, 55, okay? Then we can start. So first of all, let's remind us with the things we did last session, right? So last time we saw my neighborhood. Okay, then we saw that my neighborhood is the place or the area where our house is located, or your house or my house is located. Okay, then we saw different places in our neighborhood that we may find in our neighborhood. As a grammar lesson, we saw personal pronoun, but in the object pronoun or in the object possession, right? Then we saw can, okay, the modal verb can. Okay, then some activities of speaking and listening, right? So the lesson of today is going to be about places to visit, right? So places to visit, okay, can be near to us or far, okay? Places to visit يعني كلهم يكونوا واحد البلايص اللي قراب لينا ولا بعد. Okay, for example, okay, these are some of the advertisements or an announcement or a sign. Okay, هادو واحد like tags كي واحد كنسميوهم in Arabic لافتات, right? واحد اللافتات اللي تلقاوهم في دوك البلايص اللي كنمشيو لهم. For example, we have for example here white stone swimming pool. Okay, هاد اللافتات هادو كاين الغرض ديالهم they inform us تيقولوا لينا the things we should do or اللي خاصنا ندير واللي ما خصناش نديرو. Okay, the things that we have to do, we must do, or we must not do, right? For example, here we have the things we have or we must do or we must not do in the swimming pool. Okay, running, cafe, drink or food. Okay, so basically it's a swimming pool, number one. Number two, picture number two, we have Mortcom Museum, do not touch the artwork. So basically this is a sign or an announcement in the museum, right? Then we have Wyrek Theater, tickets $9.50. Okay, so for students it's $5.50, right? So this is a kind of theater. Then the next advertisements, we have Fairview Skate Park. Okay, the things that we must not do, we have no entry without helmet or knee pads, right? No animals, open daily from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., right? We have no entry without means بدون يعني لا دخول بدون helmet, okay? خوذة, okay, the helmet, we call it the helmet. Then we have or knee pads. Knee pads are the things that protect our knees, right? هما دوك لي زاطاك اللي تيكونوا عندنا باش نحافظوا بهم على knees ديالنا, the knee, okay, الركبة. Then we have number 5. Okay, number 5. Okay, if you have ever gone to the theater, you find this in the entry of the theater, right? كنلقى واحد الموبايل فون عليه واحد علامة. Okay, means we must not use our mobile phone, or we have to, or we must turn off our mobile phone. For example, please remember to turn off your mobile phones before the film begins. Thank you. Right? The sixth announcement, I've got free tickets for the theater. Right? Call me on my mobile. Kate. So this is a kind of message that is written to inform somebody else or some of your family member on your house, right? You leave it, for example, on a place that when he or she comes, okay, can find it in that place. The last ad, okay, so basically or obviously it's from a zoo, okay, Woodland Zoo. Okay, we have warning here, so the announcement is a warning. Okay, so we have do not stand on the sit-on or climb the fences. So we have please no feeding, right? Please no feeding means you must not feed. Okay, feed means to give food to the animal or a human. Okay, to feed, تطعم, right? So the activity is as follows. You have to read the texts, okay, the text from 1 to 7, read them and match them with the sentences from A to K, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to match them with these sentences, okay? You must use your mobile phone, okay? Which one from these? You must not eat or drink. You must call a friend. You must buy a ticket here. You mustn't touch, okay, the paintings. Paintings means it is artwork, right? Painting. Okay, it's a kind of artwork. You must wear a helmet. Okay, you must wear a helmet. You mustn't bring animals. You mustn't climb the fences. You must leave at 6 o'clock. You mustn't feed the animals. You mustn't run, right? So must, okay, mustn't means you don't have to, okay? You don't have to. It's a kind of an order. You don't have to do something, or you mustn't. It's the same. Or you must, or you have, right? It's a kind of an order that you have to do, or you don't have to do. So please do the activity, and when you finish, let's move to a grammar lesson. So as we saw in the previous sentences, we have mustn't, must, okay? So the lesson of today is going to be about the verb must, okay? So the verb must means, okay, simple, means have to, okay? Must means يعني شي حاجة اللي واجب عليك, ضروري عليك, مفروض عليك ديرها, right? For example, I must, okay, go. خاصني نمشي, right? Okay, خاصني نمشي في حالي, right? I must go. You must go. She must go. It must go. So all the pronouns plus the verb or the modal verb. It's a modal verb. It's like can, right? Must and can are closely the same. Both of them are modal verbs. ولكن كل وحدة عندها المعنى ديالها. Can كتعني لنا شي حاجة اللي we are able, okay? Something that is possible to do, or something that we have the capability to do. ولكن must شي حاجة اللي خاصنا نديروها, obligation, okay? Something we are obliged to do, okay? For the negative form, must, okay, plus not, okay? Personal pronoun plus must plus, okay, not, and the verb, okay, the main verb in the base form. okay, باش نزيدو لا اس لا والو. main verb نحطو في البيس فورم ديالو. okay, ما يمكنش نقول مثلا she must not goes. okay, تنقولو go. right? questions. okay, we invert. okay, we invert the subject and the verb. Must I go? Must you go? Must he go? Must she go? Must it go? okay, the answer is like, okay, so yes or no. yes, I must, or yes, he or she or it must. no. okay, باش نقولو no, basically we add the negative or the negation, right? no, she must not, or no, I must not, right? so now let's see the use of must, right? we use must to express obligation. okay, obligation means واحد الواجب. obligation means واجب، يعني شي حاجة اللي من الواجب عليا نديرها. right? I must do my homework. من الواجب ديالي ندير okay الدروس ديالي. mustn't expresses prohibition. okay, what is prohibition? okay, prohibition means something that يعني شي حاجة اللي ما خصناش نديروها. right? شي حاجة اللي ممنوع علينا نديروها. must not. for example, let's see the example here. you mustn't okay touch the paintings. okay, يعني ممنوع عليك نقيس دوك paintings. touch. you mustn't for example touch something that is not yours. right? or let's see for example the classroom rules that we have seen in the beginning of the year. okay, do you remember them? okay, for example we said you must not for example talk in the classroom. okay, يعني ممنوع عليك تهضر وسط الكلاس. يعني شي حوايج اللي ما خصناش نديروهم. right? كنستعملو mustn't okay or must not. mustn't or must not. right? now okay, when we see the rules شفنا ال uses ديال must. now let's do some exercises. okay, for example you are going to use must or mustn't, but before okay أول حاجة خصني نقرا الجملة ديالي نتمعن فيها. try to understand it, then you have to put must or mustn't. right? for example, let's see the first one. excuse me, you okay eat or drink in the hospital. okay, then we have sorry. okay, sorry means that this person was wrong. so the person here A was giving him some kind of things that he mustn't do. okay, so okay you have to make mustn't, right? or must not. okay, try to read the sentences here. try to put must or mustn't. okay, so when you finish, please, when you finish the activity, go to student's book, page 44. okay, exercise A. right, we have certain sentences here. sentence number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. right? We're going to choose between A and B. right? choose the correct word and put it here. for example, don't. the painting. okay, painting, we find them in the museum. right? so do we drink the paintings? so obviously I don't think so. so try to please read the sentences. okay, please, your mobile phone. okay, please, I mean you are going to ask somebody to okay begin or turn off. right? you must Hamlet. okay, do we climb the Hamlet or wear the Hamlet? climb means تسلق. right? wear okay, so basically wear is to put on something. okay, so that to wear it. right? can we okay the animals at the zoo. okay, do we run or feed? where can we buy a okay, for example, theater or tickets? Second exercise. Okay, B, we have complete the sentences with must or mustn't, right? We have Bromley Library. Okay, so imagine yourself that you are in a library. Okay, تخيلوا راسنا في واحد library. What are the rules, okay, that we might, okay, find in the library? Okay, so for example, you, okay, bring your dog into the library. Okay, must you bring the dog into the library or you mustn't? What do you think? Okay, choose the correct one. And we have you eat or drink in the library. Okay, do we eat or drink in the library? Okay, so do it. Be quiet. Okay, must we be quiet or we mustn't? What do you think? You talk on your mobile phone. Write on the books. Do we write on the books? On the library? You know, the books we borrow from the library? Do we write on them? Okay, try to decide, is it must or mustn't? You leave before 5 p.m. Okay? Give all books to the library. Okay? You, is it must or mustn't? Give all books to the librarian. Okay? So, when you finish, again, please try to move to the next activity. So we have complete with these sentences from A to E, right? You have first of all, this is a kind of comic script. Okay, so it's about a security guard in a museum. Okay, so he's trying to stop people or to make them do something, right? For example, you have the things, okay, in the box, okay, or the sentences in the box, you have to put them here. Okay, let's explain the sentences. For example, A, you mustn't eat in here. Okay, you mustn't eat right in here. You mustn't play football in here. Okay, means in this place, right? In here. You must buy a ticket. I must find a new job. You mustn't take pictures in the museum. Okay, first image or picture. I love my job. Okay, second one. Okay, let's move to this. Excuse me, sir. Okay, what do you think? We have tickets here and the guy. And he says, oh yeah, right? Means he forgot something. Okay? Excuse me, number 2. Okay? Excuse me. Okay, and the woman or the girl is eating. Okay, what do you think he said to her? Okay, choose one of these sentences and put it there. And she said, okay, oh, sorry. Right? Security guard again said something, and the guy said, oh, okay. Okay, and he's taking pictures. What do you think he said to him? Okay, so when you finish, try to go back to your student's book. Okay, then, okay, before we have to make a kind of vocabulary lesson, right? It's a kind of vocabulary lesson. It is about some of the 6 vocabularies that we saw them in the text, right? We have wear, do. Wear means to, okay, تلبس شي حاجة, right? For example, I wear my jacket, okay? Or I put on my jacket. It means to wear something, okay? To put on something. Zoo, it's the place where we find animals. Tickets, okay, we know them. Feed, we said feed. Feed is to give food to an animal or a person, right? To feed something, okay? تطعم, right? Begin. Okay, begin means to start, right? To start something. Begin. Knee pads. Okay, knee pads are the things that protect our knees, okay? When you, for example, when you go to skateboard, okay, ملي كتمشي تلعب skateboard تدير شي حاجة على knees ديالك, okay? الركبة ديالك. Okay, it's like the protege, right? ديال الركبة ديالك. So, number one, the children love animals. Let's take them to the, okay, where do we find animals? Okay, in the knee pads. Okay, think about it. Number two, excuse me, what time does the film, okay, film, Jack, I'm busy. Can you please the dog? Okay, so this guy is busy. Okay, they ask somebody to the dog. What do you think? Where are for the basketball game? Where are the, okay, for the basketball game? Okay, for example, there is a basketball game and you want to go to watch it. Okay, so you have to buy something before you go to watch something on the stadium, right? I think they are on the kitchen table, right? So we are looking for something. Number five, I don't skirts. I don't like them. Skirts, okay, so they are a kind of clothes, right? Skirts is a kind of clothes. Number six, Maria wants to go rollerblading, but she hasn't got, what do you think? So I said when you want to go to rollerblade or play skateboarding, you have to make a kind of things that protects, okay? Protects our body parts, right? Either knee or elbows. Okay, when you finish, please, again, move on to pronunciation, right? Here we are going to listen and repeat which letter are silent. Okay, so silent letters, okay, silent letters means the word or the letters that we don't pronounce, okay? The silence we ignore when we want to pronounce a certain word, okay? يعني هاد silent letter هما واحد الحروف اللي ما تنطقوهمش when we pronounce a word, right? For example, let's do the first one. We're going to listen and see how do we pronounce mustn't and climb, right? Let's start.
4D. Places to visit. Listen and repeat. Which letters are silent? Mustn't. Climb.
Okay, you see? Let's repeat it.
Climb. Which letters are silent? Mustn't.
Mustn't.
Climb. 4D. B.
Right? You see the difference? So,
Mustn't. Climb.
So it's like T. T is not you don't really stress it, right? ما كنسترسيوش عليه بزاف. It's like you mustn't. Okay? We don't say you ما كنبركوش عليها, right? كنقولوش you mustn't. Okay? هذيك T ما خصناش نطقوها بزاف. It's like you mustn't. Climb. Okay, let's listen to this.
Climb.
Not climb or climb. Climb, right? Okay, so the second activity you are going to listen. Okay, try to decide or underline كما درنا هنايا. Underline the letters that are silent. Okay, يعني letters اللي ما تنسمعوهمش نحاولوا نديرو تحت منهم واحد small line, right?
Read the words and underline the silent letters. Then listen and check your answers. No. Castle. Tonight. Talk. Listen. 8. Design. Knee.
Good. So when you finish, okay, so الcorrection ديالنا غناخدوه في الآخر ديال الحصة, right? When you finish again, last activity or before the last activity, we still have the writing. So we have listen and match. Where are the people, right? Okay, so we have dialogue number 1, dialogue 2, dialogue 3, and dialogue 4, right? Try to match each dialogue with the pictures here, right? But before you have to listen. Okay, so A, it's a kind of library, right? Okay, picture number 2 is a kind of, we see a lot of people here, and there are like shops here, so it's probably like a mall, right? Mall. C, okay, definitely it's a zoo, and this is a kind of theater, right? Here we have a tip. Listen for keywords to understand the main idea. So when you are listening, بنكونوا تنسمعوا نحاولوا نسمعوا هذوك keywords اللي غيعطيونا which okay places in each dialogues here, okay? تسمعوا غير الكلمات اللي غيعطيونا in a dialogue in these dialogues, okay? So let's see, number 1, dialogue number 1.
Dialogue 1.
It's great here.
Yes, I really like it.
There are lots of spiders and snakes too.
Yuck! Let's go and see the parrots.
Okay.
Okay, dialogue number 2.
Dialogue 2.
Can I help you?
Yes, have you got this book by J.R. Hartley?
I think so.
Can I sit over there?
Shh! You must be quiet in here.
Okay, good. So
Dialogue 3. So, what do you want to buy? I need a new belt and I want to buy a book for Jerry.
Well, there are lots of clothes shops here, and there's also a big bookshop, but it's not on this floor.
Okay.
dialogue 4.
Dialogue 4.
Look at that!
Yeah, that actor's amazing. Excuse me, can you sit down, please?
Tim, you must sit down. The other people can't see.
Oh, sorry.
Good. So try to put the correct letter in the correct dialogue, right? So when you finish, please. I lost the writing tips. So we have number 6. Think of a place. Okay, فكر في واحد البلاصة. Basically, تقدر تكون museum, your classroom, and write 3 sentences about what you must and mustn't do there, right? So first of all, basically it's like they are going to be like classroom rules or museum rules, okay? The rules that you find in that place, okay? يعني القانون اللي تلقاوه في ديك البلاصة، okay؟ ولا لي تيرم اللي تلقاوهم في ديك البلاصة وخصنا نحترمو، okay؟ شنو تيقول لنا دوك لي تيرم؟ For example, in our classroom في الأول ديال السنة كنا درنا واحد الكلاسروم رولز، okay؟ وهضرنا عليهم. كنا قلنا you must not, okay, eat chewing gum, okay? You must not eat during the classroom. You must listen. When your friend is speaking, you must listen to him or you have to listen. So you have to and the must are the same, okay? And it's like this, right? So this is the end of the video. I hope you understand well. So if there is any question or clarification to ask, try to put it in the comments in the classroom platform. So that's it. Take care and goodbye.